So in this video, we're going to see a graph theory 2 marks question from the paper GATE 2014, and it is based on the topic of minimum spanning tree. So let's see what the question says. The number of distinct minimum spanning trees for the weighted graph given below is. So as you can see, we have been given a weighted graph which has multiple edges and multiple vertices. And as you can quickly note that the weights that are there are only 1 or 2. So we either have edge of weight 1 or edge of weight 2, and we have to find out the number of distinct MSTs that can be given from this graph. So minimum number will be 1, maximum could be 5, 10, 20. Let's figure it out. Now, as we all know that when we are going to find the minimum spanning tree of a graph, there are two algorithms, Prim's algorithm and the Kruskal's algorithm. So you can go ahead with whatever you are comfortable with. I usually prefer Kruskal's algorithm. So let's solve this question with using Kruskal's algorithm. So let me first make a note of it here. So I'm going to use Kruskal's algorithm. So as some of you might know, how Kruskal's algorithm works is you have to keep on selecting the most minimum weight edge in the given graph and keep on adding it into the tree, and you have to be careful that the weight that you're going to add, the edge that you're going to add, does not create a cycle into the graph, because all we want is a tree. Okay, so let's apply MST algorithm, Kruskal's algorithm, to this tree. So as we can see, the most minimum weight in the given graph is 1. Okay, so let me mark it down. 1 is here, 1 is here, 1 is here, 1 is here, and 1 is here. So first I'm going to add all the edges of weight 1 into my graph. So let me just replicate the vertices here, this, then there are these 3. Okay, so this is my 1 and this is my 1. Then we have one more vertex here, and we will take both 1 and this one is 1. And then we have a small triangle here. Okay, this and this and this, and we have a 1 here. Okay, so I've added all the weights of edges which are 1, and as you can see that the graph is not connected, it is still disconnected into different components. So now we go for adding the weight of 2. Okay, so as you can see, we have 2 here and 2 here. Now I cannot add both of them because that will create a cycle into my graph. So I have an option. Let me just make a dotted line here. Let's go up. Okay, so I have an option here to choose any one of the edge. Okay, so I'll randomly choose this one. Okay, and I'll mark a 2 here. Now for the next 2, I don't have any option. I have to compulsory take this edge. So this is also taken into my minimum spanning tree. Now if you see here, we have this 2, this 2, and this 2. Okay, so again I have 3 options. Either this one I can take, or I can take this one, or I can take this one. So out of these 3, I'll take any one randomly. Let me take this one. Okay, so this also becomes my 2. That's it. This is where I'm going to stop, because all my vertices are connected by the edges and I want a minimum spanning tree. So I'm not going to add any more edge because that will add weight to my MST. So as you can see in this, while solving this problem, we must have noted that when we were adding edge here at this triangle, we had 2 choices. Okay, so I'm going to quickly note it down. So we had 2 choices here while we were adding the edge of weight 2, and when we were adding the edge here at this scenario, we had 3 choices. Okay, so I'm going to make a note of that too. 3 choices here. Okay, so 3 choices here and 2 choices below. So 3 into 2, 6. So overall I had 3 into 2, 6 ways to construct a minimum spanning tree. So the number of distinct minimum spanning tree in this question is going to be 6. So that is my answer here, 6.